Do you want to know how to uplevel your emails so that they actually get more reads and more sales? Well, you're in the right place. Stay tuned because today I'm starting this new series on pretty and profitable emails. And the pretty is something different than you might think. So, pretty is an acronym. I'm going to tell you exactly what that stands for, but how you can have emails that are both pretty and profitable. So let's get into it. So, in this new series, you're going to discover how to enhance the effectiveness of your email marketing by incorporating specific design principles that capture attention and drive sales. In today's digital landscape, well designed email can be the difference between an ignored message and a conversion driven powerhouse. So let's explore how you can elevate your emails to not only look beautiful but also significantly boost reader engagement and sales. So, hi, I'm Jodette with Jodette Designs. As a graphic designer and artist with a degree in visual communications, I love helping entrepreneurs use the power of visuals to more effectively communicate their message so they can generate more leads, more sales, and have more success. So, I've been making money online since 2007, and I'm more excited than ever for the opportunity that we now have to not only create income, but to also make a huge impact in the world. So let's brighten the world together, shall we? Now, the principles that I'm going to unpack in this training will work with any email service provider. However, I love and use Flodesk because they make it so easy to implement these principles and to create pretty and profitable emails. So that's what I'm going to be demonstrating is how I use Flodesk for my own business. I'm not just teaching you email marketing. I actually do it for a business that is not about making money. I share about faith and creativity with women. I help women to grow closer to God, to grow in their faith through creativity. And I use Flowdesk to help spread the message about that and to get people into my world so that they can learn more about my books that you can see here that are on Amazon and my membership that I host that has over 500 members in it. So, anyways, back to Flowdesk. This is my email service provider of choice. I have used several different others in the past, and I switched to Flowdesk and I've never turned back. I absolutely love it, and you're going to see why as we go through this training. But one of the reasons is that it's very affordable and they have very transparent pricing, so you only pay for what you use. And this saves me like hundreds of dollars every month. You can get started with the free trial and you can get 25% off your first year with my Flowdesk partner link, and I'll put that in the description below this video. So let's get started and talk about the importance of beautifully designed emails, and Flowdesk really understands this. But let me tell you, as a graphic designer, I was really frustrated with some of the other email service providers because my emails did not look good and they were not easy to read for the people that I was sending them to. But this is why aesthetics matter in email marketing. First impressions count. And when a recipient opens your email, the visual appeal can instantly influence their perception of your brand. Now, attractive emails are more likely to engage readers, making them feel valued and respected. Well-crafted design shows professionalism and care, encouraging recipients to read further rather than clicking away. Now, also, let's talk about reader engagement and conversions. So, beautifully designed emails don't just look good, they perform better too. Studies have shown that visually appealing emails lead to higher engagement rates. This means more opens, more clicks, and ultimately more conversions, whether that's sales or signing up for your webinar or donating to your cause or whatever that is. By investing time, a little bit of time in creating aesthetically pleasing emails, you're setting the stage for improved interaction with your audience. Now, let's talk about making your emails pretty. When I worked at a job as I was like a manager and a secretary and I was like all the things, but I had basically three different bosses, three different agents that all needed me to create the marketing materials for all of their events and things. And they would send me like a Word doc that was just words, and they would say, make it pretty, because they knew that I would. They had seen what I could do, and they would say make it pretty, but what they were meaning is make it so that they could quickly and easily see what the event was about, see what was going on, what were the dates, all the important info, and it would be in an attractive manner that would draw their attention. So when it comes to emails, pretty means more than just beautiful. It means designing an email that will attract your ideal customer, effectively communicate your message, and cause them to take action, whether that's clicking a link, sharing with friends, or buying your product, attending your event, whatever. So this is my checklist that I've created for you. It's called the Pretty Checklist. So like I said, this is an acronym. So P is for powerful, and that means to choose powerful words and images that invoke emotion. If you are into marketing at all, you know that all marketing, good marketing, evokes emotion because people buy based on emotion. So R is for readable. It must be easy to read at a glance. E is for effective. You need to communicate your message effectively. T is for tailor-made. You want this to be speaking directly to your target audience. So they'll be like, oh my gosh, have you been in my head? That's what you want your emails to be doing. And then the other T is for tantalizing. So you want it to produce that gotta have it now feeling. And then finally, Y means unique, and that is to showcase your unique brand, your unique style, values, and all of that that make you special. So I've got this checklist for you that you can print out to use when you're creating your emails, and I'll put a link to that in the description below. But like I said, this is a series, and this would be super long if I put it all in one video. So I'm going to break it down, each of these, the PRETTY. I'm going to breaking down each of these step by step, how to do this, and I'm going to show you how I do it using Flodesk. So the first one is P. P is for powerful. Like we said, we're talking about powerful visuals, powerful images, pictures, and words as well. So stay tuned for the next video, because it's going to be all about the P is for powerful. But I want to remind you, you can go ahead and get that link in the description to start your free trial with Flodesk. And also there's a link there for you to get a template from me that you can use in the next step. When we start creating our emails, you can use this template. It will make it super easy because I've already set it up all neatly for you. So you can just put in your images where I show you to and just go from there. It's going to make it so simple, quick, and easy. And I'll see you in the next video.